About MotoGP not just in the US, but here in Texas.
It's a little bit more about cowboys and steers and roping, and it's a little bit different. Well, obviously, good bike, good package, current. We know that Jack's got enough years under his belt at the moment to where...
Amount of dust out there. There's that cool new helmet from Marc Marquez. Why does Marc get on with this place so...
Obviously, Formula One cars, as we know in the past, doesn't really do us any favors around here.
Happy with third place, obviously. Would have liked to have beaten Valentino Rossi to the line, but he just got outfoxed.
That Marquez is almost unbeatable, unless he beats himself, which is entirely possible.
Yeah.
But
the first time, but I don't think he'll have missed too much out on the surface. They clean it up, really. We saw 17, sorry, that was 13-14. Then into turn 15. This section all first get to the final corner. Out of turn 20 onto the start-finish straight with Johann Zarco, who started well.
He's getting in there.
Track dropping away from you a little bit through there.
Yeah, just no feeling on the front. You just kind of got to roll with it.
To take there, and it usually ends in someone running off track.
Yeah, there's a lot of track. It's still wide, but they're really insing and all that stuff looks the same. So you got to pick your spot out where the curb starts, and a little bit before or after wherever you're.
Drops it down to second.
Softer on the right, you know, asymmetrical or whatever they call it. It just destroyed the couple good nights there.
Yeah,
dueling pianos.
Colin enjoys that one, doesn't it?
Whoa!
But this is the state capital of Texas, here in Austin. Here is Cal Crutch, though, on the back straight. Not too many riders out on track. A lot have come back in, but obviously we know he came in early, so he'll have the track pretty much.
Front, very vague, not as confident on the front. And like you said, that Honda has always been
a bit of a blow to his championship.
Yeah, for sure. And that, anytime you're on a side, I mean, I've been on a satellite team too. And
here he is, Jorge Lorenzo. Had a cracked rib going into the last round, but should be okay. Yeah, he has just got out. In fact, that's further on in the track, isn't it?
Nothing. Nope. No throttle connection. You saw him twist his wrist and nothing happened.
Made a decent start to the year. Cal Crutchlow improving his lap times every single go around, just 2/10 behind Marc Marquez. Of course, Marquez is playing to everyone else.
Another planet, and that's typically the Yamaha works good in those first couple sections, left, right, but had a good weekend going. It just all fell apart.
What do you make of Maverick? Because again, pole position
completely destroyed. Why can't you do it with a full fuel tank when you have that much more grip? It's just something he's going to... It has two first-gear corners, MG and Honda, but you kind of forget about them.
Yeah. This evening, the riders said yesterday, Mark was one to say it, yeah, they've done some fourth. Pol Espargaro and Johann Zarco, 6th and 7th, so a good start for the KTMs too.
Probably 2 or 3 of them going on down the road. Let me get my rodeo app out.
Look at a late
very first weekend of the season. I just checked with Danny Aldridge, and he said actually Maverick done it quite early as well, but that wasn't.
It's not something you go back next week and come back with something and say, oh, weird, this is going to work 10 times better. That's a long
spot with Aleix Espargaro and fifth. This is Jack getting it stopped at the end of the back straight.
Trying to get it
up for the final corner on the circuit, turn 20. 0.7 off through the first 3 sectors, but with his set of rules that then get interpreted and put into legal speak, but I think it just all needs that communication. To go as Pecco Bagnaia gets to grips with MotoGP bike around Austin for the first time.
It takes obviously a MotoGP bike to suck it out of the cracks that we're learning. He's not the hardest braker on the planet, never really has been. You look at the Vizioso.
One of the strengths of the bike, if you're not using its strengths, that's why the lap times aren't going to come as really latch on to your average Joe.
Yeah, absolutely.
A shout out to him for his result last time, by the way. 11th place on that KTM, ahead of Johann Zarco.
So yes, this FP1, FP2, this is going to be your top 10, basically going to
just taking it all in, making a couple of notes. They work so well as a team, don't they?
They do that. That make you a little happy.
Jack was so annoyed at the last race. He said,
my gosh, are you kidding me?
No, it's the best high car he's ever had. It's new team.